if you want to automate the different services of Google Cloud Platform, then you are at the right place. So first thing first, we will talk about the prerequisites of this process, which are that we need to have a Google Cloud organization, a Google Cloud billing account, a GCP project with a Firebase enabled on it, which will act as a parent project for creating the child projects, and a service account with proper IAM roles. Those IAM roles are project creator role, billing account user, and Firebase admin. We also need to enable some of the required APIs, which are Cloud Resource Manager API, Firebase Management API, Service Usage API, and Cloud Billing API. So for that, let's jump off to the platform so that we can see how we can do all of this process. So first we need to purchase a Google organization. We will go to workspace.google.com and hit this get started button and follow up the steps and purchase our Google organization. Actually, the Google Workspace will act as a Google organization on GCP. So I have already created a project over here in Google Cloud Platform in the specific organization. So in here, first we need to create service account. We will go into the IAM and admin option, and here is the service account option. So we will hit create service account button, and we will follow the steps and we'll create a service account. Next step is to provide this service account the specific roles. To provide the specific roles, we will go into this IAM option, and then we will hit this grant access button, and in here we will select our service account. It will show us a list of service accounts. We will choose the service account, and then in roles there is a list of roles, a lot of roles. We will allow it the roles that are needed, and we will hit the save button, and the specific roles will be granted to our service account. The next step is to enable the required APIs. So we will go into the API and services option from over here and select enable API and services option. In this, we will hit this enable APIs and services button, and here we will search for the required API. For example, we will search for Cloud Resource Manager API. So here is the API. I will select it, and then I have already enabled this API. That's why the manage button is being shown here. If the API is not enabled, you will see the enable button here, and by hitting on that button you can enable the required API. So we have enabled all the APIs, created a service account, and granted the specific roles to that service account. The next step is to create projects in our organization. So we will go over here in this Google Cloud Resource Manager API, and here what it needs a unique project name and a parent. Our Google Cloud organization will be our parent, and a unique project ID. After that, we need to grant it with some credentials, Google Auth credentials, and we will execute it. So it will create a project into our organization. So the next step is that we have to update the billing info so that we can use the different services of Google Cloud Platform. So this is the API endpoint for enabling the updating the billing info in Google Cloud Platform. So what it needs a project ID. It will definitely be the project ID of the project that we have recently created, and a billing account name. As we have already created a billing account in our Google Cloud organization, we will attach that account to this project. Or if we need to attach some other billing account to this project, then we can definitely create a separate account and attach to this. We just need the billing account name. So likewise we did earlier, we also provided with Google Auth credentials and executed. So this will update the billing info for our project. The next step is to update the next step is to add the Firebase to our project. So we have this Firebase Management API for that purpose. This is the API endpoint that can be used if we want to add Firebase to a project programmatically. So what it needs a project ID, of course the project ID of the project that we have already created, and the location ID. So the Google Cloud have the different set of regions and locations there where we can set up our projects. So the location IDs, you can search for the location IDs on the Google Cloud documentation, and there will be a list of available location IDs. You can choose the suitable one and execute the request. Likewise, we also provide it with the Google Auth credentials and hit the execute button, and that will attach the Firebase to it. I will also add the example code snippet in the description. Thank you for watching, guys.